What's going on, guys? It's me, Fan 2016 here, and today we have another model plane unboxing video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited for today's video, and without being said, let's get started. So, here's my white cardboard box right here. This box comes from West Coast Diecast, and of course, I do love purchasing models from West Coast Diecast. So I decided to pre-order this model somewhere around the middle of July, and I pre-ordered this model while I was in the Philippines. And it did took around until August to be exact to have this shipped into my house. And thankfully I did pre-order this because I don't want to pre-order this model right away, order this model when it's in stock. Otherwise it's gonna be shipped into my house while I'm still in the Philippines around that time. But I was on vacation, so I decided to pre-order this model, and she has came here into my house as of this week of August. So she has arrived at my house as of this recording today. And I'm just super excited to have this model in my collection. It's a model that I've been very excited to get ever since NG announced this last month. And man, it's going to be an exciting model to add to my collection, and hopefully for many generations to come. Well, many years in my model plane collecting thing. But yeah, I'm just super excited to have this model, and let's see what that model is. You guys already saw the thumbnail, but if you're here to watch the video for the sake of it, then be my guest. So, let's cut through all this, and cut through the sides right here. And of course, when I purchase something from West Coast Diecast, and yeah, I should have a free GSC to come along with that. And yeah, West Coast Diecast is a great retailer from Canada once again, and I would highly recommend going for this store if you're new to model plane collecting. And I did get a chance to talk with, I think the owner is Dan doing Airliners International 2023. And he's a great guy to talk to, and hopefully I can meet him next year during Airliners 2024. That's what I'm going to say. But yeah, hopefully I can meet him next year, and yeah, hopefully he comes next year as well. Alright, so now that we got that open, come on, there we go. First off, I do have this. This is actually a West Coast Diecast business card right here. So, official retailer of Gemini Jets, NG Models, Aviation 400, Phoenix Models, and much more. They're based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and you can follow them on their social medias right there. Use discount code BUSINESS for 5% off your next order. And here's the thank you card. The backside, it says thank you for shopping with us. This model has been carefully inspected before shipping. And this is probably one of the workers, Ernest. I think he's one of the employees at West Coast Diecast. But other than that, I'm just glad to have that business card, and hopefully we get something good. And you can already see the model already, the box on what it is. But hopefully I can try finding my GSC first. If not, then we'll just take out the model right here. And it's this beautiful beautiful model. It's the NG Models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the IMUA 1 livery. Man, I am just super excited to now have this model in my collection. And man, this is gonna be a perfect addition to my Southwest Airlines special livery fleet. And if I can see if there's a free GSE. Hang on, guys, I gotta look through all these paper, because I'm supposed to have one, or maybe it's built in there, it's placed inside there, but I'm just not sure. But hopefully it's in the paper. Just gotta go through all these magazines about Chinese stuff. I don't know why. Alright, so let me just I know this is kind of a waste of time, but just gotta look for that GSC equipment. Hang on, guys. This is the last one, don't worry. Okay, so I think I don't see the GSC anywhere. Not sure where it went to, but other than that, I just had that business card, which is good. So, as I clear all these out, well, just put them on the floor. And yeah, everything must be empty on this box right here, so just gonna put that on the side. And man, just super excited to now have IMUA 1 in my collection. This is just a perfect, it's a perfect addition to my Southwest Airlines special fleet, and man, super excited to now have this in my collection. And here's the NG Models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the IMUA 1 livery. Man, I am super excited to have this model in my collection ever since Southwest Airlines debuted this livery, and I get to see this aircraft a couple of times, which I'm gonna go into further detail down the road. But man, when NG announced this in their July releases for 2023, I was like, oh my god, yes sir. I'm still gonna pre-order that, and there she is right here, now in my house, ready to be unboxed. Man, I'm just like, yes. Super excited to now have this model in my collection. It's just gonna be perfect for my Max collection and my Southwest Airlines fleet. Wow, what a beauty she is. So you got the Boeing 737 MAX 8 tiles right there, you got the CGI image of the aircraft, you got the beautiful representation of the IMUA 1 livery, from the blue to like a gradient purple to all the red, orange, and yellow, and you got all like the symbols for like Hawaiian culture as well, which is a nice attention to detail. Probably one of my favorites that was like box designs right here. This is just a colorful box. You got all like everything that's part of like the IMUA 1 livery. That is just nice. You got the IMUA 1 tiles right there. You got the NG Models logo, 1/400 scale, model collectible die-cast metal, 1/400 scale collectible models die-cast metal. That's what I meant to say. So, excuse me for that. You got the Southwest Airlines tiles right there. You got the Boeing licensed product. And this aircraft registration is November 8710 Mike, which I think this was Southwest Airlines. This was Southwest Airlines' first Boeing 737 MAX 8, like they have. This was their 737 MAX 8, like their first 737 MAX 8. That's what I meant to say. There we go. So, nice that they choose this registration to paint this livery on this aircraft. And I get to see IMUA 1 twice. It's also very special because I also saw IMUA 1, like, when she first visited to Sacramento, she came here for the first time, and I was able to get a nice sunset shot, of that aircraft. And man, while the photo kind of like, wasn't that reasonable, I don't know what to say, but like, it wasn't accepted from JP during my first attempt of doing IMUA 1 on that day. But overall, I think the photo did turn out good, and yeah, pretty interesting golden hour shot for that aircraft. And yeah, very nice to see IMUA 1 for the first time during her first visit to Sacramento. And I also seen her again during like her third visit to Sacramento International Airport. And I got a nice morning hour shot of that aircraft with some beautiful lighting. And man, I accepted that, well, I made the edits to that photo, and that got accepted to JP, which I'm very proud of. So now I have an IMUA 1 photo on my Jet Photos profile, which I'm very proud of. And yeah, that's why IMUA 1 is very special. Although I'm not native to Hawaii, this is a very nice livery from Southwest Airlines. And yeah, IMUA means move forward. Like, yeah, IMUA means move forward. So that's a nice representation for this livery right here. You got this side with a red to like a yellow gradient, which is nice. You also got another gradient like that over here on this side right here. And moving on to the top side, you got a blue gradient fading into like a purple and then close to a red area right there, and similar to that. And here's the back side. Nothing too special, it's pretty much the same. You got the NG logo, their social media pages, and the warning hazards right there. And the item number of this model is 88016. So man, I'm like super excited. Let me zoom out. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can try like opening it from this angle right here. So it didn't zoom out completely, but man, I'm just super excited to now have this. Can't wait to unbox this model, and hopefully she is intact because, of course, West Coast Diecast, they inspected this model, so she should be in good condition. Alright, here we go. Come out. Yes! Wow! Yes, that is a unit. Of course, I do have my CRP. And yeah, so here's the CRP. This is the March 2023 format. Of course, it's designed like yellow, and here's the backside. So apparently I don't have like a GSC from West Coast, which is interesting. Never knew they would not send me a GSC for some reason. But, yes. Wow, IMUA 1. Aloha. Wow, that's just... Yes. Wow. Okay, all antennas are good. Let me make sure the wings are good. Okay, the wings, horizontal stabilizers. Yes. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yes. Let me like put this closer. Wow. Oh, hang on, let me focus. There we go. Oh my god. Look at the vibrant colors on this model. Wow. This is a job well done from NG. Yes. Wow. This is absolutely beautiful right here. Wow. That is just... no words can really describe on how beautiful this model is right here. Wow, that is just like, That's what you get from NG. You get a beautiful model and vibrant colors. That's really what made this livery so beautiful, and man, she looks absolutely beautiful when I see her in person in model form. Wow, it's such a beautiful model by NG Models right here. And here's the NG Models 1/400 scale Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 in the IMUA 1 livery. Man, what a beautiful model this is from NG. I think they did an absolutely great job on this model, and man, the colors are vibrant and the mold is just superior. The Max mold for NG is just superior. Wow, super fortunate to finally have this model in my collection once again. Now, if I could try to like zoom in, gotta make sure like the quality is clear. Kind of appears a bit pixelated, but let me try to adjust the camera real quick. So let me just like start on the port side, and then I'll cut this off so I can make sure the quality of my camera is perfect. So let me just jump straight into that. Okay, so I tried doing that, but it didn't go out as planned, so we're just gonna do it like this instead. So the livery design kind of appears pixelated, but that's kind of like the camera settings for my iPhone right there. So let's just get straight into the review with this model, because this is an absolute unit. So you got the cockpit windows right there, and then you got the Boeing 737 nose shape right there. Of course, very accurate for NG models right there. You got the pitot tubes and stack ports right there. You got the IMUA 1 tiles. Once again, IMUA means moving forward in Hawaiian language. You got the nose landing gear door right there, and the nose gear door right there. Yeah, that's the nose gear door, and there's the nose landing gear right there. Of course, very nice and proportional for a Max, because like it's taller than the NG. So here it is right there. You got like the ETOPS logo and parts of the registration right there. You got the L1 boarding door along with the Southwest heart. And then you got the blue side right there, the blue front. You got some flowers, which is very nice. I think I will go into like further detail on what these mean. And I can't hardly point out, like, I can't hardly tell which one is like the meanings, because like there's like a lot of visual elements for this livery that talks about Hawaiian culture. So might have to go into that afterwards. Moving on to this section right here, you got a purple fade right there, looking very nice. You got some wave details right there. You also got the LEAP 1B engine from CFM, looking very nice and proportional. Of course, no rocket ships on this engine right there, which is reasonable for NG because like they're superior. You got the silver rim right there for the engine right there. You also got your exhaust and the chevron tubes right there, looking very nice as well. And of course, Southwest is an all-economy product, so all economy seats for a Southwest Airlines plane. You got the emergency exit doors right there. You got the red area right there, looking very nice. Looking right there, you got the top antenna right there. You got your main landing gear, painted in red. Well, this wheel right there for the main landing gear, it is painted red, which is a very nice addition to this livery. Then you got the blue Wi-Fi dome right there. And you also got the, what are those? Oh yeah, those are the advanced winglets for the Max. They're not split schematized, they're just advanced winglets right there. So nice that they added these winglets specifically for the 737 MAX. And then you also got your back antenna right there. Moving on to some wing detail. Let me just set her aside. There we go. So you got some wing detail right there. You got the emergency exit door right there. You also got the cold soak fuel frost. And then you got some slat details right there. You got the engine pylon. You got some fairings right there. And of course you got your spoilers, ground and flight spoilers right there, and a flap detail as well. Looking very nice. And then moving on to like close to the back, let me just like zoom in again. And before that, here are the back antennas right there. Very nice addition for NG models right there. So here's the back side right there. Of course you got like a orange fade that leads into a yellow, and of course you got some sea turtle detail as well. And then you also got some nice details right there as well for this livery, because it's just a nice livery, of course. Moving on to nearly close to the empennage, you got the L2 door right there. You got the ETOPS logo right there. And then you got the aircraft registration, which of course is November 8710 Mike. And now moving on to the empennage of the aircraft, you got the APU right there, and the horizontal stabilizers, and the Southwest Airlines tail with the US flag on the dorsal fin. And of course, this is the Southwest Airlines tail whenever they place a full-body special livery on this aircraft. So yeah, very nice addition to my Max fleet. and my Southwest Airlines fleet in general. So a very nice livery and a nice touch right there. Moving on to the starboard side of the aircraft, you got the R doors right there, and then you got your cargo door. This is the front cargo door, which can be seen. And then moving on to the aft cargo door, you kind of like somewhat see it, but there is one cargo door. I'm not sure there was a second one, but I think the aft cargo door should be right there. And yeah, a very nice livery for this aircraft once again. And now for a top view of this aircraft, so let me just set her like this. So here's a top view of the aircraft, looking very nice. Of course, you got some amazing details right there. Moving on to the bottom, no stand hole of course, but what I do like of course is like they cut it out this area where the main landing gear goes. So that's a nice addition to the NG 737 mold. And of course you got your Southwest heart right there painted close to the belly of the aircraft, which of course is a nice addition, and it's also nice that NG also managed to add that. Here's the front view of the aircraft, looking very nice. Of course, the ground flight configuration for the wings and the no rocket ship engines, and the nose landing gear doesn't seem clunky, which is a very nice touch to the NG mold. And here's the back side of the aircraft. There we go. So here it is, back side of the airplane. So yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful model from NG Models, and I'm just super fortunate to now have this model in my collection because it's a very special state livery. Well, you can call it a state livery, but it's not exactly like Hawaii one or Aloha one. It's just like a special livery dedicated to like all the Southwest employees in Hawaii. But other than that, this is a very nice model from NG Models, and before I conclude today's video, I do want to talk about each of these like symbols, these visual elements on this livery and what they mean. So, I do have like all the information right here. So, here are all, I think there's like a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a total of 8 visual elements on this livery right here. So we'll start from top to bottom. So we'll start off with the first visual element, which is Ohana, which means family, root in relationships. That's what it means. Next up we have Hanu, which is turtle, which quite reasonable. This is Hanu right there, so this is the turtle, and that means move with hang on guys, I gotta pronounce this. Perseverance, yes. So that's the turtle or Hanu. Next up is, if I could try to pronounce this correctly, like I'm gonna like butcher some of these words, but I'm trying to like learn these Hawaiian words, but hey, it is what it is. But I think the next word is, I think I might try to pronounce this incorrectly, maybe not, but the next word is Aina, I think, and that means land. That means find common ground, and not sure where it's represented over here. Next up we have Ama, which means support, connect to, strengthen, and balance, and might be somewhere here, not sure where it is. Next up we have Hoku, if I'm pronouncing that, or Haku, Hoku, I'm not sure, which means star, which I think this is Hoku. I think this is the star area for this livery right there. And that means guide with purpose. Next up we have Kai, which means ocean, harness good energy, and I think this could be this could be like ocean, I'm thinking. No, this is actually, there we go. So you got like the waves right there. So this is Kai or ocean right there. So where I'm pointing my pencil right there, that's what it means. Next up we have Lokahi. I'm trying to like, not sure how I can pronounce that, but we have Lokahi or unity, which means succeed with teamwork. And the last one is IMUA, which of course, moving forward. So yeah, this is a very nice livery. And yeah, more about IMUA. Go forward with strength, courage, and strong spirit. So yeah, a very nice model from NG Models. And this is kind of like reasonable for all these like IMUA, go forward with strength, and like, cause like there's like some recent news about like what's going on in Maui, and glad that the people are coming together to help their communities and like all what has happened from Maui during the past days and weeks. But people are there to come together, make Maui their home, and yeah, it's Lahaina. Lahaina, there's like, I know what happened to Lahaina ever since I heard the news about that place, and of course, people are there to come together to make Lahaina their new home. Well, after the devastation they had, they want to have Lahaina have Lahaina be back on their feet. That's what I meant to say. There we go. So we have Ama, IMUA, and look out here. That's what I can like think about, like those words. That's what I can like think about. Oh, also Ohana as well. That's what I can think about for all the people in Maui right now. So yeah, other than that, this is just a nice, well, outside of all what's going on, I'm just hoping that the people in Lahaina are okay. But now moving on to like the mall itself, of course this mall is very nice, and it does like have a very nice representation to the people of Hawaii, including the Southwest employees right here. So yeah, this is a very nice livy, and once again, I'm just super fortunate to finally have this mall in my collection. So, now that's done, let's move on to the conclusion of this video. So this mall by NG Malls is an absolute must-grab for your collection, and yeah, IMUA 1 is a very nice state livery, well, state livery or special livery from Southwest, whatever you like to call it. It's kind of like questionable if this is a state livery or a special livery, because like this is not Hawaii 1, it doesn't have the Hawaii flag, but at least Southwest Airlines did something creative for their Hawaii themed plane. So I just really like what they did right there. And yeah, IMUA 1, of course, moving forward. And yeah, once again, a nice mall from NG Malls, and you should get this in your collection. I last checked on NG's like website. It's still available on their website, but not sure, because I thought they were gonna be sold out very quick, because like this is like the first 1 for 100 IMUA 1 done, and Gemini Jets is gonna make theirs soon. It's in their future release backlog. Well, it's in their future release set, and yeah, hopefully we can see a Gemini version of IMUA 1. But I would highly recommend, well, it's your forte. You can go for a Gemini or an NG. I went for the NG because I do want to have this livery on a Superior 737 MAX mold. And yeah, this is a very nice livery. Well, nice model from NG, and once again, I'm just super fortunate to finally have this model in my collection. And it's gonna be perfect if ever I do like a Southwest Mall airport update. So yeah, a nice model from NG, and great work NG Malls on this mall right here. And it's absolutely beautiful. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And don't forget to check out all my other model plane unboxings I did by clicking on that playlist, and you can check out all my model plane unboxings from there. I do have a lot of unboxings and more to come in the future. So, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.